My husband and I started the company. It's been, well, 1999, so it's been a few years, and we just always wanted to start our own business, and we were both engineers, and at night we'd always be brainstorming, and we literally ate cookie dough every single night. At the time, they only had the slice and bake, so this is going back a few years.
Wow.
And being engineers, we were designing all these really complicated packaging styles to make it easier, as well as developing the recipe. In one batch, we rolled into dough balls and left them in the freezer. My husband was working nights, and I found myself, sneaking into the freezer and baking a few cookies every night. And it didn't dawn on me right away, but after a week or so, I was like, you know what? I think we have our design. It's ready, they're individually frozen dough balls, so you can take them out, bake one or two at a time, and leave the rest in the freezer. And I knew that if I was doing it, that anyone would do it, because I actually don't do any of the baking or cooking in our house. I am not a cook. That is not, I don't do any of the cooking. Chris does it all. So
you started out with chocolate chip cookies?
Well,
or
chocolate chip is the number one flavor. You just cannot.
How do you go from making cookie dough to making batter, cooking them up at night, to deciding to build a business? Because we got a sequence to work through with you right now, because you're now a winner of the SBA Business of the Year, Small Business of the Year, $7 million. So we want to work through some of the sequence with you.
Yeah. It's funny. We really didn't know what we were getting into when we started. If we had, I don't know if I'd be here today. It's been a very long road, but we just put one foot in front of the other. And we started with the SBA, going to the SCORE program and talking with experienced executives. They helped us create a business plan. And then we put that in front of the bank, and we got our first loan. And we just put one foot in front of the other. We started with a package and the 600-pound gorilla name. At the time, Microsoft was calling themselves the 600-pound gorilla of the software industry. And we thought, wouldn't this be great? Here we are, this little tiny company competing with, Pillsbury, Nestle, to name a few. We'll call ourselves the 600-pound gorilla.